Thanks, guys. Well, it's every basketball fan's favorite time of the year. The NCAA tournament is in full swing, and the top college hoops teams have been fighting their way to the Final Four.
68 teams started the tournament last week, but now we're down to the Sweet 16. Along the way, we've seen some incredible games and heartbreaking upsets.
Here's a quick recap of some of the most exciting matchups of the tournament so far.
First matchup we have is number 2 Duke, number 7 Carolina. There you see freshman Jason Tatum on the drive and dunk to start the game. He's real excited to be a young player in the tournament right now. Later in the game, South Carolina had this running all game long. Sophomore Chris Sylvia dunking on the fast break, and that formula would continue to work through them throughout the first and second half. Later in the game now, seeing Justin McGee is going to dunk on the break for the final points of the game. Number 7 South Carolina topping number 2 Duke, 88-81, and shattering my bracket while they're at it. You know, I never like to bet against Coach Gabe, but South Carolina absolutely earned this win this week. Going now to number 11 Rhode Island versus number 3 Oregon, and in the first half, we had a bit of a block party as junior E.C. Matthews gets the huge block on the fast break. Later in the game, Rhode Island on the fast break, but junior Jordan Bell for Oregon getting another huge block. We saw some stellar offense to complement the defense there, as you see junior Stanford Robinson with the crazy handles and the shot for 2. He's all smiles running back. Rhode Island was not able to stay in this one as they fell behind. That shot going just long to tie the game in the final seconds, and Oregon's going to win that one 75 to 72. They move on to the Sweet 16. Just some of the many awesome games that we saw in the first few rounds of the tournament, Brian.
Absolutely. So, Ross, now that we're down to the Sweet 16, who's your pick to go all the way this year and win the national title?
Well, it's going to be a real tough competition. I don't think anyone is super clear-cut. My pick for the Final Four is Butler versus Kansas and Wisconsin versus Arizona, with Butler and Arizona meeting in the final matchup, the national championship game, Butler coming out on top. I think that they have been on such an incredible shooting streak. They have been lights out the entire tournament and their few games coming into the tournament as well. And their defense is just stellar, whereas Arizona relies a little bit too much on their athleticism to put them over the top on offense. The moment they go cold, any team's going to be able to squeak by them. So I've got Butler winning the dance this year. Now let me ask you, Brian, because no, your bracket's not doing so hot either, but who do you have in our Final Four?
Well, my bracket isn't going great, but I still do have my original national champion pick, and that would be Kentucky. I really feel good about them. They've won 13 straight games dating back before the tournament. That's the longest streak out of any team currently. Again, John Calipari, I hate to bet against him. They've been playing some tremendous defense. And again, for my pick in the national championship, you say don't bet against Duke. Why would I bet against a team that beat Duke? I think South Carolina has a tremendous chance. If you beat a team like Duke, a juggernaut like them, an seemingly unbeatable force like them, I feel good about their chances making it to the national championship. We'll have to see how they'll fare against Kentucky, but Kentucky is my pick. And we'll both probably be wrong, but you know.
Well, that's all part of the fun of March Madness, and who knows, it's going to be some exciting couple of weeks of basketball ahead. Well, the NCAA tournament hasn't been the only madness going on this March. The World Baseball Classic is drawing to a close, and the championship matchup is set tonight between Team USA and the undefeated Team Puerto Rico in a winner-take-all game at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, that's right, Ross. The WBC has showcased some of the best baseball players in the world, and with just 2 countries left standing, it all comes down to tonight.
Now, neither team could have reached this point without some exciting, drama-filled baseball, but Team Puerto Rico had a particularly interesting finish against the Netherlands in the semifinals Monday night.
With that in mind, let's take you back to Monday night in Los Angeles. Starting off here in the top of the first, Vladimir Ballantyne is going to hit a 2-run home run into left field. But in the bottom half of the inning, Houston Astros shortstop Carlos Correa is going to say, not so fast. Whole new ball game once again, tie game. But later in the 5th inning, Puerto Rico would pull ahead 3-2. So in the top of the 5th, it'd be up to Sean Zoraga, who will lace an RBI double into left center field. That'll score 1 run. However, Baltimore Orioles second baseman Jonathan Scope is going to try to score from first, but he'll be gunned down at home. Yadier Molina with the tag. Later on in the game, bases loaded in the top of the 11th. Curt Smith will ground into an inning-ending double play. So in the bottom half of the inning, Puerto Rico gets the same opportunity, and they won't mess up here. Rosario with a fly ball to center field. Tagging from third is Correa, and he will slide in safely. And Team Puerto Rico once again advances to that final championship game.
Wow, an incredibly exciting matchup right there, Brian. So tell me, what does Team USA have to do to top this seemingly unbeatable Team Puerto Rico?
Well, you know, as you said, they are unbeatable, but what's blown me away is their lack of pitching depth. And when you look at Team USA, they have an incredible bullpen. This is going to come down to bullpens. Marcus Stroman's getting the start for Team USA against Seth Lugo. both major league starters are not stretched out to go 7-8 innings. Team USA has Andrew Miller to throw, Mark Melancon, Luke Gregerson. I think their bullpen is just better than them. If they get a lead and it's the 5th or 6th inning, I think it might be over kind of early. I think Team Puerto Rico has a great chance tonight, but they'll need to score early and often. If it's a close game, I have a lot of confidence in this Team USA team to keep a lead or regain the lead, and I think Team USA will win the World Baseball Classic. All
right, well, looking forward. That's going to be a really exciting game tonight out in California. That's all the time we have for sports.
Let's send it on back to Moses and Claire.
Hi, I'm Moses Small. I'm one of your hosts from Good Morning Emerson. We hope you liked what you saw, and if you'd like to watch another clip from this episode, click the link on the left. If you want to watch more from this season, click the link on the right. And always, always, always remember to watch us Wednesday mornings on the Emerson Channel. Thanks for watching.